Just really quick dash on the daily chart. No need to look at the shorter term chart. We're talking about a close above the significant level. No go yet yesterday, closed right on it. Now it's pulling back again. If it continues to pull back, right now it's at minor support, right around this 340 area. Next key support below that is 330, and then we have the significant level at 324. So those are your support levels to the downside, where you can look for reversal plays. Again, we're watching for the close above this significant level, and then we'll be targeting the defining point on the trend line 370 and then the 376 areas for the higher side. Switching over to Ethereum US dollar. Got the close above our trend line, ran up, hit the 0.125 Gann level and the end of this clear path move, which was the target for the trend line trade. You can see end of the clear path over here. That little area 312.62 to 313.59. So pretty much 313 spiked up into that and then pulled back substantially, trading just above major support. Major support coming in at 297 to 300 area. I would not be surprised to see it pull back to this 297 area at all. If it does fall below that, next major area is going to be 290. Very key support at 290. We also have a redraw of this trend line. And we're still going to leave our next price target for now, the major one at 325.36. But we need a rotation move back up before we're looking for an entry. And a safer entry would be a rotation move back up and a move above the 200 period simple moving average. Checking in on the daily. Here's our daily. Let me adjust the chart for you. So we have all these moving averages right at this 290 level. All right, the prior breakdown zone is at this 297 area. If we do get below that, then 290 is going to be very, very key. So that's the key level to watch for based off the daily chart. You also see this close above the trend line is into a clear path, which then has a full target eventually of the 337 area. But again, we can see multiple rotations both on the daily and on the 4 hour before we look to get that far in price action. Looking at IOTA, finally hit the target on the double bottom. Took a little bit of time, never hit the stop levels, so it was always in play. And so that's reached, then hit the target for the end of the clear path, and then ran up to the trend line. You see the reaction, pulled back, ran up to the next end of clear path target, and now pulled back to prior support levels. So let's clean up this chart right now. If we do continue a pullback below this 0.57684 area, the next major area we are watching is about 0.55929 for support. We got the first cross rotation zone coming out there, and we have a prior breakout level. That will be very key. On a move back up, at this point, we're watching for a return to that 0.60745 level. Then we have some pretty major resistance coming in at 0.6171 to 0.623 area. So that's going to be very major resistance coming in up there. We could do probably a quick little Gann extension here to see where we can look for the next target areas. Now this is a little premature, so these might get adjusted over time. We have to do some future price action, but if we do make another move higher, you can see also right above that major resistance is the 0.125 target coming in about 6.62578, and then if we get above there, we're looking for 0.63686. We will revise those over time, but that's in case it moves up again before we make our next video. That's going to be very key levels. Also, we have an end of a clear path right in the middle of that at 0.63102. So there is a lot of price action to get through. Let's take a look at the daily chart of IOTA. You can see where all that rides. At least we're above the rotation zone now. We're stalling out just below this trend line and the 50. So and we have a 0.5 key gain level right in the middle from this big retracement move. Once we get above that clear path on the 4 hour, then we're into a nice long clear path on the daily, and we may longer term see some returns to the 0.6731 and then the 0.74225 price levels for longer term projections. That's what we have for you on these updates.